Action. Hello, President and faculty and staff of New York Film Academy. My name is Tyrone Williams, and this is my narrative video. I know you guys asked for a letter, but I'm like, yo, why do a letter? Do a video so they can see the person, so they can see the personality of the person who they talking to or thinking about. I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida. I come from a single-parent home. I'm the oldest of two. I have two little brothers, and it's been pretty interesting. I had a pretty interesting life. My mother, she went to rehab when I was about 13. She was in and out of rehab. So we was kind of shuffled around between family members. But for the most part, me and my two little brothers, we stayed together, raised by aunts and uncles. Excuse me. My childhood has always been interesting. I always had a crazy imagination, and I think I had that imagination because the childhood that I was raised, I was always escaping and always thinking of things to do and thinking of other places to be and just thinking how to be creative and how to turn something, not even a negative situation, but just how to turn something else into a better situation. Coming from like a broken family home and, coming from the kind of background I came from, we really not taught to endeavor in the arts and to be creative. We always taught, to work, and that should be your main goal. As long as you working to pay bills, you should be happy. As long as you paying your bills on time, what else can you ask for? But I always had a feeling like it was just more out there and it was just something else pulling me. But I didn't want to think outside the box because at that time I thought like thinking like that would be weird or thinking like that would have people like look at me a different way. And growing up, don't nobody want to be weird or don't nobody want to be different. Everybody want to be accepted. But as I got older, and when I get to that, I'll tell you how it all came full circle. When I was 18 years old, I joined the United States Navy. That's what I'm currently serving at now. I have like a year and a half left on my contract before I retire. And when I joined the Navy, that was the best decision I ever made in my life for the most part. It really helped me become disciplined. It improved my work ethic because I ain't never been scared to work, and that's probably my problem. I always work, and I believe in working hard because I always feel like you got to work hard to get what you want and to get where you need to be. But now I know it's nice to work hard with a focus and to work hard and have a purpose just to work. So when I joined the Navy at 18, fresh, never really been away from home on my own by myself, but I was always grounded. I always had good manners. I always had respect. I always was kind, and I always was decent to people. And I always, treated people better than I treat myself because some people don't treat themselves right. So I really don't like when people say, treat me like you want to be treated. No, treat me better than you. So when I joined the Navy, fresh 18, straight out of boot camp, got people screaming and hollering at you, fall in line and tie your shoes this way and say numbers this way and the alphabet is this way. It's not A, B, and C, is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. So it's a whole, but I did it and I conquered a lot and I have achieved a lot. But it was still always something in the back of my head just pulling me towards the arts and just pulling me towards something to be creative and to create stuff and to use my imagination, and I'm a real visual person, and I love to like see things and to like project things and to just look out and just like wow and think how things could be. So I had my daughter at the age of 21, and her mother was also in the Navy. And so as time progressed, her mother got out the Navy. And I had got out also too for a year because I figured, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm finna go be an actor. I had called everybody up like, yo, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to do. And everybody's like, nah, you crazy, stay in the Navy. Why you getting out the Navy? And so right there, that killed my confidence and it just put a whole bunch of fear inside me. And I noticed fear paralyzes. When you paralyze, you can't move, you can't do nothing. So, but I was like, no, I'm finna get out. I don't care what nobody say. Whoop de whoop. I'm just finna go do me. I'm finna follow my dreams. So I got out the Navy and I stayed out the Navy for a year. And that time, I also experienced a lot of growth and a lot of determination. I learned a lot of stuff about myself and about my character and about just what kind of work ethic I had. So I eventually got back in the Navy because my daughter at that time, it wasn't the best situation. I wasn't able to provide for my daughter the way that I wanted to provide for her and the life I wanted to give her that I didn't have. But still, like I say, the arts has just always been a part of me and it's always been inside of me. But I felt like God brought me back to this place so I could continue to grow and so I can continue to develop my character and my strength and my confidence. That's what I really, really learned about myself, is my confidence and how resilient I am. And just to get in this business and to do what I want to do, I'm going to need confidence. I'm going to need confidence in myself. When people tell me no, am I still going to be able to march on? When the times look tough and the times look hard, will I still be able to charge forward and to charge hard and to still be able to work hard? Well, even if I don't get the applause I think I deserve, or even if I don't get the things I think I'm entitled to, will I still work just as hard? So I say getting back into the Navy, it really brought me full circle to that point. And I want to say probably about a couple years ago, I moved to Japan. I stayed in Japan about 4 years. Yo, that was the best experience in my life. Yo, I'm talking about, I'm going there, don't know how to speak nobody language. I just got so used to pointing and like shaking my head. Yes, no, I don't know. But still, one thing I noticed, everywhere you go, everybody understands a smile. Everybody hears a laugh. Everybody feels a cry. Everybody feels a hug. And everybody feels genuine. And that's why I decided, and that's why I'm going to follow my dreams and do what the Lord has called me to do. And that's to be in the arts, to be a great actor, to tell great stories and to deliver great stories and to have people think outside the box and to have people look at themselves different and to be able to tell their story. And that's what's important, because we all have a story. We all have a journey and we all have something to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna go ahead and retire. And after I retire, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell a lot of people, because I still don't want to hear the naysayers. I'm going to pray. I'm going to fast. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to get right with myself. And so here comes the time now. So I was researching schools. And the time I was researching schools, I was looking up just a whole bunch of schools and just really wasn't clicking and really vibing. So I had looked up the New York Film Academy, and I've seen the veterans program they had and all the opportunities they offered the veterans. And then I got on YouTube, and I started YouTubing you guys' page and you guys' channel and just hearing some of the veterans and the alumni's testimonies and seeing some of the guest speakers you guys have brought. Lou Gossett Jr., oh my God, can't get no better than that. And just to hear you guys just, really push for the arts and just really just thrive to have students thrive, that really made me feel like, yo, this is the place for me to be. And I'm a real big connection person. Like, I don't care if whatever it may be, if I really don't feel the connection and if I really don't feel it chive, I was like, no, that's not it. But even when the veterans reached out to me and they let me know, like, yo, they was calling, checking up on me and seeing how I was doing with my paperwork and make sure how my application was going and did I need any help finding anything and did I know how to get this transcript and did I know how to send this and send that. That really touched me and that really meant a lot to me, because when I'm, stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, and I have been to a couple acting schools, and it's just really not the same. I love to learn. I love to ask questions, and I like to know the why and the background and these acting schools, because I know Virginia is not a real big acting community, so you just really get these schools, they just throw you a couple of scene studies and, you go back and forth with a couple of people and the teacher in the back eating pizza. And so you're like, yo, I'm paying all this money. Like, I got a question. He's talking about, well, don't worry about that. I'm like, no, bro, like, come So I say, yo, if I really want to dive into my craft, I really need to get educated in my craft. So that's why I chose New York Film Academy. And I hope you guys will choose me, and I'm looking forward to meeting all you guys. I hope this narrative video was informative about me and my personality and my character. I love to love. I'm a hard worker. I got a great work ethic, sick discipline, whatever, I slay. But I'm just looking forward to meeting you guys and really looking forward to attending your school. So hope you get this letter. Hope I get accepted. Until then, until I meet y'all, be safe. Hey, love you. Peace.